Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Marissa. How are you doing? I haven't posted on YouTube in a hot minute, and you know what? It's my fucking favorite thing to do in the world. I just need to rant, chat, catch up with you guys because I've been a bit MIA, pretty inconsistent with my personal posting. Just gonna be talking about everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm not doing, and where I kind of want to go. Like, I just need to talk it out. The day I stop making videos is the day that I die. Like, for real. And I like YouTube videos because I like to talk a lot and it helps me unravel things and come to conclusions. It's just like a bit like therapy, to be honest. It's actually really fucking this car. All I do these days is fucking work, and like, I feel like it's just so unhealthy. I haven't been doing a lot of things that I enjoy doing, like reading, exercising, going for walks, filming videos. Like, I haven't been doing things that I love and enjoy, which is just making me a shell of myself. Hence why I'm doing this now, because I want to start filming again. And I have this crazy idea that Ibby and I start 75 hard together and we both document it on our own TikToks. It's like a challenge we have between ourselves, and we document it because Ibby also loves filming and we're just both lacking. We're caught up in so much work. We've just completely like put our health to the side, and I want our main priority to be health. Like, I feel like as in a relationship, you influence each other the most, whether you like it or not, because you're like the person that is with the other person. So if you have bad habits, then the other person will pick up those bad habits and vice versa. So I feel like the best way to grow is to grow together and be kind of focused on the exact same thing. And Ibby and I know this for a fact. Anything that we focus on at the same time, we kind of smash out and do really well at, opposed to if we're kind of on our own path in something. I made this like knockoff green tea mango mantra from like Boost Juice, but my own version, and it actually slapped. I'm in the process of like making a smoothie menu for the cafe. There's just so much to do, and I get really impatient and anxious about things, so I feel like I do too much. And then because I'm in the nature that I'm doing it, which is just like all over the place, running on caffeine, running on nicotine, it kind of, that's not sustainable for me to be productive, or to me, like, the way I'm acting is just not, it's not sustainable basically, because I'm just like rinsing my energy, not recharging my battery. I know I say this with a smile on my face, so I'm scared. I feel like I'm killing myself. Ibby and I did just go on a holiday to the Hunter Valley, and it was fantastic, but even then we kind of struggled to relax. We were still like puffing out nicotine, doing all the bad things that we usually do, and so it didn't feel like we were relaxing much because we were just escaping, you know. More on my nicotine addiction, it is still well and truly going strong, probably worse than it ever has been, because I'm on the vapes and it really upsets me. I feel like it's so much worse than cigarettes, and I literally wish I still liked cigarettes instead. But I don't know, I think I just have an addictive personality where it's like once I start, I just get worse and worse and worse and worse, and I can't really like cut down. Like, it's either all or nothing in everything that I do. It's all or nothing. So I feel like I want to be all in my health and quitting as well. Like, our vape just died, and like, I thought of a metaphor / an analogy the other day. Like, if you smoke vapes, cigarettes, like, you have a nicotine addiction through like oral, like you want to put something in your mouth, like inhale smoke, you are basically sucking life's dick. Like, if you think about it, it's like, this is how I came to this conclusion. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, I just looked up at a bunch of videos of myself when I wasn't smoking, and I looked so full, and like I had color to my skin, and I looked happy, and my teeth were sparkling, and there was a sparkle in my eye when I wasn't smoking, and I was like, wow, I look stunning here. And then I looked in the mirror and I'm like, wow, it looks like life, it looks like nicotine and having a smoking addiction has sucked the life out of me. But I thought it's actually the other way around, where I'm sucking life, because you can't handle it. You can't handle the heat. I can't handle the heat. Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you smoke, you can't handle life, so you're just gonna sit back and suck it, because that's what you're doing. You're like, you know, you're sucking constantly all day, and it's so weird. But yeah, like, I have a lot of theories and ideas and analogies around smoking, but it really all doesn't matter unless I like actually quit. I just had to change my SD card, so mind me. Where was I up to? My horrible crippling nicotine addiction that I see that a lot of people have, and I feel like I can stop. Everyone I know can stop. Like, that's what I genuinely think. I think my purpose is to be someone that like inspires everybody to do good things, but then that means that I have to do good things, you know? Like, if that's what I want to do, then like what the fuck am I supposed to do other than do good things and be the example? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know why it confuses me, but yeah, okay, there's like so many exciting things happening as well now that I'm thinking about it. And honestly, like, the vape died this morning, so we're just like in our first couple of hours of having no vape, and I am an extremely emotional person. Like, my emotions are so overwhelming. That's why I like to smoke, but I don't know if it's like, it kind of tapers off, like, you know, I just have to get through that for the first couple of days. Like, I don't know, like, honestly, I feel like it feels impossible. Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry right now because I don't know if it's because I don't have a vape right now, but it feels like I can't get through it. It genuinely feels like my morale, like, I can't get through it. I can't get through not having a vape. That's just what it feels like. Or even the first couple of hours, or being very emotional, or being irritated, or being out in public. Like, I don't know, all these things kind of like make me want to smack a vape. Let's get off the nicotine topic, because my plan is that I can't just rip my coping mechanism off myself. I need to first introduce a new coping mechanism, which is health and wellness. And Ibby and I are gonna kill that shit. Like, I feel like we should be the face of health and wellness. Ibby and I will be like health influencers. That's what I hope to do. Also, like, mental health as well. I feel like, I don't know, it's a bit like, we want to be both. We want to be like, I mean, I speak for Ibby when I say that. I mean, myself, I would love to be like an entertainer, a health fitness influencer, you know what I mean? People that like to inspire people. And also relationships, because Ibby and I think our 1 year is coming up this month. Our 1 year, which is so exciting and cool. 1 year as in, like, we met 2 weeks in, he asked me to be his girlfriend. It's been 1 year since then. And nobody thought we'd get this far, and we have just been killing it, in my opinion. I want our new mission to be healthy, and to be healthy together. If he's healthy, it's good for me. If I'm healthy, it's good for him. You know what I mean? Like, mental, physical, everything. I feel like we're just lacking in that regard so much. But yeah, some exciting news. I'm getting into beekeeping. I said to Ibby's dad, because they have like quite a bit of land in their backyard, and I was like, would you be opposed to keeping bees? And I said this because I learned it's like a technique. If you say, would you be opposed to, it's hard for people to say no. They get confused and they're like, no, yes. Like, they want to say no. So if you say, would you be opposed? No, I wouldn't be opposed. People like to say no, you know, when you're trying to sell them something. So I said to him, would you be opposed to keeping bees in your backyard? And he actually has beehives, and we're in the process of buying colonies. And then I'm going to start a honey business. And I'm not sure if I want to start like a honey hair care business, or actually sell the honey just by itself. I think I can do lots of different things. So that's in the works, but I think I need to delegate some of those tasks, because I feel like that's going to be really difficult. If you know anything about me as well, you would know, actually, I don't know if I've said this before, but I get really depressed when I have to move somewhere. Like, if I'm moving out of a house, I quite often get overwhelming depression and anxiety. Like, I already pretty much have those things on a daily basis, but this is like overwhelming, absolutely cannot deal, stops eating or starts eating too much, and then too much nicotine. Like, I get into a really bad place when I move houses, and I did just move houses, and it actually wasn't too bad. I feel like I held up pretty okay. It stresses me out because all our belongings are just like up and everywhere, and that just really stresses me out because it's messy, and I just like got settled in this one place, and now I have to move. Like, I don't know, there's just been too much moving in the last like 6 years of my life, and I can't stand it actually. So butterfly. Yeah, that's an update. I moved. I want to start a bee business. Ibby and I's business, Beyond the Media, is 6 months old, and I'm so proud of us. Like, I think we definitely took it slow when we first started doing it, and then probably put the accelerator on a couple months ago. Business is good in that department. Beyond the Media, I think we're doing really well. Constant people wanting videos, people wanting business cards, people wanting flyers. We're adding like Selena, my sister, and Faye's, Ibby's friend, now our friend, also on our team. So we have a team, we're building a team. This is so cool. And the cafe as well, like, we've been having like random busy days. Most of the time, I swear, it's so quiet because, I mean, it's just not that good yet. I didn't use any excuse. I didn't say, oh, because of this, because of that, because it's just not that good yet, right? It's not something where someone's like, I want to go there. I haven't developed it enough. I haven't promoted it enough for it to be like, yeah, that's the spot. Do you get me? So I know that like everything is, and obviously things take time as well. I know that it's on its way. I feel like I should be talking more about business, like being involved in so many different businesses and and what I'm learning and all these things is really cool. And I would love to be able to also be like a business influencer. Like when I say influencer, I mean like, you know, those are like my niches: business, health, well-being. I also have PCOS, so I feel like I should be a spokesperson for PCOS, but first of all, I need to get my PCOS in check first, to be honest. Let me know, with all that you know, with all the updates that I just told you about myself, what would you like to know about me? Like, ask me any questions and I'll answer them all. Like any ideas, like for example, like a day in the life of running our videography business. Oh, no way. Our regular customer is here. And so is Ibby's grandmother. So I got to absolutely jet, guys. Okay, sorry, that was a short episode, but I'm hoping to do this more often.